Hey everybody, we're back and just wanted to do a quick video from the actual pavilion where Nick proposed to me in 1999. Isn't that cool? We just realized that that's where we are. We're in one of our favorite parks here.
Love this place.
And it's really special.
Yeah, really cool.
So, yeah. The reason for this video, we had to get outside today. It was a very strange day. A lot of people are experiencing some odd things. This has been quite a year of changes and, everything's really getting shaken up. And I don't know if that's what's happening in your universe, but everybody we know, and even in our own lives, just everything that was black is now white and up is now down and around. So, had another one of those days today where our worlds got rocked and it's been really intense and we did not eat. So that's like a really good thing. No stress eating allowed.
Well, I ate. I was on plan though.
Well,
I
yeah.
ate my Medifast. I didn't go get a pizza.
Right. Bucket of hot wings.
Which is a good thing.
That is a good thing. So speaking of being on plan, Angela has asked specifically, and I've been asked this before actually, so it's kind of a good timing, has asked, when we do go off plan, being that Nick and I are now seasoned repeat offenders.
Yes. I'm making it a habit, unfortunately.
Yeah, between all the travel and the events and everything that we've done, there have been times when we really have been very good and kept our plan and brought our food with us and, actually stayed true during these events. And there have been other times when the travel and the events got the better of us. So we're kind of coming off of that little roller coaster right now, as a matter of fact. And, and we're trying to figure out and kind of think about what it takes to get back on plan, the mindset of what it takes to get back on plan, and the actual physicality of how your body changes from being off plan and how that feels, and then how long it feels like it takes to get back into fat burning mode, because obviously going off plan is going to knock your body right out of fat burning mode. And we're not Take Shape for Life coaches, and we're not, diet experts or anything like that. Disclaimer, hello, but we're just giving you our perspective. So I know Nick just came back from a trip to Denver, right?
I did, and I pretty much feel like I ate my way through Denver. Have to go to the restaurants that you can't get that food out here, go into restaurants that have been on TV, all of these places. And yeah, it's fun at the time, but at the same time, feeling very bloated, feeling very heavy. It's just, I don't feel myself when I eat that way. And the thing is, people ask me all the time, you're eating Medifast, how do you do it? Don't you crave real food, right? Don't you just want a real meal? And the thing is, when I'm on, I don't crave that stuff. I don't crave bad food. But the moment I have something bad, I crave it. And it's very difficult to get back. But once I am back, it takes me a couple days to get back into the swing of things. Once I'm back on plan and eating my food and doing right, those cravings go away. And I don't need that. I don't feel like I want it. But it's about the discipline getting back on the horse. Yeah. As far as physically, how I feel, as far as when I'm losing, how I feel like I'm losing, I just feel lighter. And yes, I only weigh once a week, and I've been weighing in May. I haven't been participating in No Way May.
It's really
I just can't
hard.
do it. But at the same time, I'm not one of those fanatics that'll weigh every hour or constantly. I'm disciplined once a week, because the way I see it, that's a way that I can really truly see a difference on that scale, the number. And yeah, through Denver and having people in town and birthday and everything, I gained 13 pounds. And I can feel it. I feel like,
But with that said, I know you feel it and everything, but do you really feel like you gained fat?
No,
Like,
I don't feel
really
like I
gain
gained fat. I feel
Your
like
rings are tight.
yeah,
right?
I'm just bloated. I feel heavy. I feel bloated. Now my clothes still feel okay. They don't feel as loose as they did when, before that 13 pounds. But yeah, I mean, it's not fat. I think it will take me a couple of weeks to come off. As far as me feeling normal again, when I do eat bad, feeling normal again, it takes about a week of consistent eating well, being on plan for that week. And then it seems like once the next week rolls around, the first week, okay, I weigh, I gained, and then the next Monday rolls around, all right, I'm feeling better, I'm starting to feel leaner, I'm starting to feel lighter, less bloated, and that seems to encourage me to keep going after that time.
Now, keep in mind for Angela and the rest of you guys who have asked about this kind of, what it feels like when you go off plan, there's a psychological element to it too, and you kind of have to get back into the mode of, I'm strict again. You can't. I know when I first start a plan, anything, I mean, I'm a Taurus, I'm very steadfast, I kind of, stick to something. Once I've got my mind set on something, I really stick to it. But there's a difference in the way my mind feels when I first start from the first day and I go straight, perfectly perfect until that first moment when I, go off the wagon. And that very first time I went off the wagon was back in New Mexico when I had my fuck it day. When I told you guys that we had margaritas, that was the first time I had anything off plan at all since I started on February 6th, and it was already April.
Yeah.
So I was like, true. And honestly, since then, going off plan has been easier to allow myself to do, and that's bad. That's a really bad mindset to get into, because then you kind of like, oh, like I said in the past, I get lackadaisical. Like you go, oh, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I know how to get back on and off, and that's no good. I've got to get back on and stay on. I've got, so now we're kind of doing it in chunks where, we know that there's going to be stuff coming up. We've got a family reunion coming up. We've got a trip coming up. We've got actually several trips coming up. Yeah. But the month of June is crazy. There's 2 reunions, there's a trip, and my grandmother's big birthday celebration. So June is like lockdown. There's an event every single weekend in June. However, we know that we have to choose when we're going to be bad and when we're going to allow ourselves. And the next time we're going to allow ourselves off plan from today's date, is when we go to Atlantic City.
June 21st.
And that's June 21st. And that's the next time we're going to allow ourselves off plan. So right now we're taking it in chunks. We have to do it in chunks because I think that's going to be our methodology from now on, right? We talked about that. But that doesn't mean that we may have an occasional slip up too. Who knows what's going to happen. But honestly, it doesn't matter. The scale's going to keep going down. Now, I'm still on No Way May. It is killing me. I feel myself like twitching. My office has my medical scale in it. I sit next to it every day. I pass it every day, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, where normally I'd be hopping on and off, which is wrong too, because I fluctuate like crazy during the day. Of course, since my birthday indiscretion week, I'm retaining water too, and there's part of me that wants to know just how much water is on me, and part of me that's like, forget it. It'll just kill my mindset if I know where I'm at right now. So I'm going to stick to the No Way May, still try on clothes. I've been through, last night I dug out my closet. You guys would be so proud of me. Weeded out my entire closet, or my side of the closet. 3 whole bags of clothes going to Goodwill. So excited to weed out my closet and actually getting into stuff. I tried on 3 different shirts that I bought over a year ago, sitting in my closet with tags on them. Underwear, panties that I bought, still had tags on it that I never could fit before. Just had them there as like, hey, these are cool, so I'll get them. Got a deal or something and bought them and never could wear them, and I'm in them. I'm in a yellow shirt that I haven't worn yet ever. So I know my body is still enjoying Medifast. My body is still responding to it, and it kind of gives me a slight false sense of security knowing that I can sort of bounce in and out of this plan. It's not like being on Atkins where, I know, and just so you know, I'm not testing with ketone strips. I know some of the Take Shape for Life coaches have mentioned, ketone strips to see if you're in fat burning mode. I don't do that. I don't even have a Take Shape for Life coach anyway, but I don't check for ketone spillage in my urine or anything like that. I know some of you guys do. If you do, let me know about it. But I can tell when my body's in fat burning mode because the topography of my body changes, and you guys already know, I retain water like crazy. So when my rings start to click again, or when my ankles like shrink down, or when I can feel like the little hollows of my belly, like little chunks I feel that like are off of me. I don't feel as filled up, like puffed up as anymore when I know that it's done. And I know that's a really long explanation. It's probably convoluted and twisted and probably went all the way around to tell you this, but I think it probably after being off plan for like just a dinner, I think we're back, getting back into full swing of things probably within 2 or 3 days. If you're off for like a week or 5 days or something where you're still mindful of what you're eating but not really on plan, like Nick said, it probably takes 2 full week cycles to really see another loss again.
It does,
and that's kind of a drag, but that's the reality of it, and that's a trade-off for us, and it sucks because it's a setback. It's a true setback. It is a horrible setback, and it does mess with you, but hopefully
just takes us longer to get to the goal, and it's painful to get to that goal, and to see it. The slow process is painful.
Right. We want to see that scale go down. We want to feel smaller. We definitely want it. When we're going to get it, there's no chance that we're not going to get there. We are committed to this.
It's a matter of when.
Just a matter of when.
And the smarter we are about it, the faster we get there.
Right. So that's our update for today. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. It is May 17th. 17 is my favorite
Beautiful
number.
Day.
Just a little trivia there. It is a gorgeous day in Tampa Bay, and we're going to go catch the sunset now. So have a great night, guys, and talk to you soon. See ya.